Hey guys, it's Snago8 and sorry I have not been around lately. I've been busy with, tests and studying and papers and a little bit of laziness. But it's all good now because I'm back. And yeah, I'm back. So this video I'm going to talk about something that I know a lot of people worry about coming into college, and that's the whole issue with roommates. Who's gonna be my roommate? Am I gonna like my roommate? What if I'm gonna get into a fight? Can I change roommates? Can I pick my roommate? Blah 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 blah. So I'm just gonna tell you about we'll talk to you a little bit about me and my roommate and how we get along, all that kind of stuff, and throw out some tips, to help you if you're having issues with your roommate and all that kind of jizz and jazz. Well, my roommate, she's really cool. I like her. We get along fairly well. She's really sweet. She's a senior surprisingly, and I'm a freshman, and I thought that was gonna be kind of weird with senior freshman, and it's like two opposite sides of college in a way, kind of. But everything works out pretty well. We have our own space, but we're not too far apart that when we're both in the room together, it doesn't get awkward. Of course, like, and one thing that I promise you will probably happen around after 2 or 3 months, you will kind of get sick of your roommate, and like little things they do might like ick you. But I think that's pretty typical because you've been living with him for the past like 3 months, and it can get aggravating, it really can. But bite through it. Don't get all angry and raised up and yelling, arguing, and fussing for no reason. Some tips on your roommates. If you feel like you and your roommate aren't getting along, definitely I'd say sit down maturely, talk with your roommates, let them know what's bugging you, what's bothering you, and be mature about it. You and your roommate are grown adults. You should be able to talk about things and live civilly with each other, at least for the semester, however. If it gets to the point where you really just like going into your room irks the hell out of you and you just can't stand your roommate, ask for a room change, ask for a hall change, and if you do, don't feel guilty about it. Let your roommate know that it's not that you're not cool, or I mean, you can let your roommate know like why are you moving out, but don't feel guilty about it. Don't be like, oh, they're gonna be mad at me and da da da. Do what makes you comfortable. Do whatever that will make your college experience best for you. Roommates are done randomly unless, like most colleges, like my college, they let you, if you want to pick a certain roommate, you have to fill out a form at the beginning of the summer to request a certain roommate. They'll pair you together. And if you're the type of person where you don't work well living with people you don't know, you're not good with people up in your space, opt for a single room, though they are more expensive. But it's better than having to like move all your stuff all the time in and out of a room every time you get tired of your roommate. That's one thing I will say. But try to be civil, talk it out, be calm, set rules. I know most colleges, they have to do what's that called? A contract, yeah, a contract where you and your roommate sit down with your RA or whoever, and y'all, set guidelines and rules about visitation and sleeping time and all that quiet time, all that kind of stuff. Make sure set rules, make sure they're known, and don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to let your roommate know what's bugging you, because nothing's going to get solved if you stay quiet and not tell them what's wrong. So that's my spiel on roommates. On the academic side of my trouble, it's midterm time. Well, it's kind of like last week, but this kind of 2 weeks thing of October is midterm time. Do good on your midterms, everybody. Study hard. I think midterms is a great way for you to figure out where you are grade wise, figure out what you need to do to make those grades up. My grades, I have A in math. I have a B in biology. I have a B in biology lab. have an A in my first year studies, an A in my orientation class, and I think I have a C in my history class. But the fact that I'm taking a junior level history class with a C in it has to say a lot. So it's basically like having an A in a freshman class. That's how I look at it. But of course, I'm gonna try to get my C up to a B by the end of the year. There's like another paper I have to turn in, and then like a final exam that we have to do. So hopefully, I can get that C up to a B or maybe even an A while the semester is out. Around this time, you're beginning to meet with your advisors to plan out your schedule for next semester. I would say go ahead and look through your criteria of what you need for your major, see the classes you should be taking around this time. Through this semester, you by now are able to figure out the workload you're able to do. If if you know taking 15 classes this semester was a lot, don't try to be a superhero and take 18 next semester because you're going to fail everything. Know yourself, know how you work well, know how you study, and just knock out the last half of your first semester in college, knock it out the ballpark. It's your easiest semester, your easiest year, your freshman year, just like it was in high school. There are no excuses why you should not have anything lower than a C average in any class. Because if you talk to seniors and juniors, even then they'll be like, oh my god, the freshman year was so easy. So yeah, and that is the other half of my spiel. I will talk to you guys later. Signing off.